bit more different types of music. Because this can get a little old. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, people drool all over this soundtrack, but then those same people, like, hate the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. Breath of the Wild soundtrack does a lot of the same things, but also has a lot more different tones with its music. I just pulled it up on my phone. Let's share it to Discord. Discord is blowing up because of the new Ruby episode. Let's also share it to the Tundra. So I'm gonna post on. I'm not sure it has already. People using the seat behind me. Now it says the 5 people are watching. Refresh. There we go. Matt Calvin says the history of the Ruby fandom, but every time they either grasp at straws for ships or act like they are going to make Monty a saint in the Catholic Church, it gets faster. Yeah, I understand that meme. Yep. Right. So now that I have a couple people watching, how many people do I have watching? 7. I have 8 people watching. So I'm gonna start a new game. This is Bloodborne. It's probably the best game from 2014. Saying that they can barely hear me. There's that any better? Sorry, my voice is a little low. I just woke up from a nap. There we go. I went Black Friday shopping for the first time yesterday. Well, it wasn't even yesterday, it was after Thanksgiving. It was Thursday night. And I picked up the new God of War game for 20 bucks. It's pretty good. I have issues with it. I have a lot of the same issues I have with a lot of those pseudo RPGs that have a lot of like just number crunching and gear systems. I don't like the gear system. Anyway, I'm gonna start a new game on this because it's been probably a year and a half since I played this game.
You've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery.
You need only unravel its mystery by looking on the website for all the mystery to be explained to you, because this game doesn't actually have a story.
But first, you'll need a contract.
This game doesn't have a story. It has lore. A lot of it ripped from Lovecraft, but it's lore, nonetheless. Anyway, most important thing. Changing gender will reset certain changes. Is this okay? So we're gonna go male or female. This is the best part of the game. The customization, and I'm not even joking. The customization in this game is pretty top. There's a nice top hat. It makes the Mad Hatter jealous. Yep. I'm gonna go with the female because I think my other main person is male. So we'll go young. We'll make her... give her... troubled childhood. Okay, now the actual more important things. Appearance. Let's see. Voice. Build. Small head. Let's make her... let's go just standard. Scale adjustment. Let's increase her chest a little bit. Is this having it? The thing I don't like about when you have so many like customization things. Let's pump these legs up. This character is not going to end up looking attractive. I'm going to do my best. Base skin color. Let's make her a little tan. Face details. This is just more customization than I usually cared for. It's just, I like having options. I appreciate developers that give you options, but sometimes character customization just like I'm not seeing a difference because I have terrible perception for like sizes and stuff. We're gonna give her glasses, but we're gonna give her like very tame glasses. No tattoos. People's hair, facial hair. There we go. Color. Throw in that red. She's gonna be a red-headed waifu. The survivor asks, have you played The Order 1886? Yes, I have, and it is one of the worst games ever made. Like, it is everything wrong with, it is everything wrong with friggin' the AAA game industry. Pupils, side pupils, color pupils. Just pump up those blue. She's gonna have really blue eyes. And I'm not a color expert, so I have no idea I have no idea, like, what ratio of red, blue, and green I would want to get the deeper blue color I want, but this is looking cute enough. Face shape? I want a bit of a different nose. I usually like the big hawkish nose, but no, these are eyes. Nose. I'm just toning everything back here. Claire Romero asked, what is his origin? Oh, did I make it like troubled childhood? Something like that. Like, see, what are any of these stats even doing? Like, for real, like, what is... Oh, I want it pointing down. Like, I'm not seeing any difference. I'm just really not seeing any difference with the nose. Nostrils. Gonna change those. Tone those down as well. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing that. Ooh, now she looks like my friend Kaylee, and that's just. Oh, I mean, other than the hair. Okay, that's enough for the cosmetic stuff. Fired. Okay, what's this person's name going to be? Fallen Red said L1 and R1. Oh, I either didn't know that or I completely forgot. Again, it's probably been more like 3 years since I've created a character. It's been probably close to 2 since I've actually played the game. Let's name her after. Let's name her after one of my my Ruby OCs, who's also a redheaded waifu. Is there any way I can change the hairstyle? Appearance. Build skill adjustment. Skin color, face details. So I like the hairstyle, it's just... There are other hairstyles. Oh well. I was gonna check them out. Finishing contract. Okay. So, I'll rant about the Order 1886 here in a minute.
Good.
Minsa E10 asks Ark. Okay, so Prem Ark is the main character in my fanfiction Ruby on Home.
Oh, don't you worry.
She's the main hero of the current story.
You may think it all a mere
And she is Ruby and Jean's second oldest kid. Fallen Red 111 said, "Fair, I remember the ones I've made very well. The best one was when their face literally clipped through itself in the center of the face." I like it when games do that. I remember Tony Hawk Underground had a really freaking baller character creator, and I created like Bigfoot. I created like a skeleton Bigfoot with like a green afro. Like, that's how crazy the character creation in that game was. So a lot of people say that this game is totally inspired by Minecraft, which it is. You know, I'm not gonna disprove them or anything. But it adds other things. Werewolves, for instance. Werewolves are not a Lovecraftian thing. He was more into, like, stuff like that. The scaly, slimy fish and amphibian type people. He didn't find them very scary.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Okay. See if I remember how to play this game. Circle X to interact. Okay, enter scroll. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. I'm playing God of War, so if I remember correctly, this game also has like a shoulder button heavy combat system. So I should be fine on that front. I don't remember how to sprint though. Isn't it? Yeah, it's circle sprint. R3. Tap R1. And then this thing is supposed to kill you. Let's see how well I do against it. Not very good. Noob Artist asked, well then, what would you say is your favorite boss? Do you play Souls often? Favorite boss? Because they're all like just generic monsters and stuff that they don't really, okay, not generic, but I mean like they typically don't have personalities. I'd say my favorite experience with the boss is the Bloodstarved Beast, because I managed to clip him through a wall and killed him without taking any damage. That was fun. What else? Vicar Amelia is in this game, right? And I'm not just thinking of Dark Souls 3 for some reason. Trick weapon, choose one. I did the Hunter Axe in my first playthrough, so I'm gonna go Saw Cleaver. Classic. And I'm also going to go with the Blunderbuss, because the pistol is worthless. Real quick, proceed from the messengers, leaves messages. Don't I have to go to gear? Yeah. Okay. There we go. I think that's all I can do here for now. To answer your other question, noob artist, no. This is the only Souls game I've ever played. Noob artist said I'd say the axe probably has the most utility in the early game. Yeah, I know. It's just I played with the axe on my first playthrough. That was the first weapon I ever used, so. I don't remember how to use the blood vial, so I'm probably going to die a lot more than... Oh, that answers my question before I even could finish my joke. Way to go. Tutorial message. Okay, so before I go any further, I want to say I absolutely love the level design. I think with this game and what I've seen from Dark Souls, from the Dark Souls franchise, FromSoft knows how to put together labyrinthine levels like nobody else. It's insane. Gonna take me a while to get used to circle being dodged instead of X. In the last couple of hack and slash type games I've played, and X. So before I go there. I don't think I go there yet. Let's go down here and see if there's anything of interest. There is. More blood vials. I also like how collectibles like blood vials and quicksilver bullets that are very useful. You have limits on how much you can carry, but you can keep picking them up and they'll just go to the hunter's dream or whatever, where you can restock on them when you die. One thing I don't like about this game, or any of the other FromSoft games, is how they handle saves. Or not, yeah, how they handle pausing, more accurately. The fact that, like, the game is still going on even though I'm paused, like, that's just so counterintuitive to game design. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chats since I'm at here. Professor LS asked, have you beaten any of the Souls games? No! This is the only one I've played, and I got pretty close to the end before I kind of got tired of it, and then I started playing other games, and then I just never picked this up again. Vince A10 asked, do you have the DLC for this game? No, I do not. Professor LS asked, John Morgan or Arthur Mars? John Marston or Arthur? I'm gonna guess you mean John Marston or Arthur Morgan. Whew. I felt like John Marston had more pathos to his character, but that was more because the story itself was, it was a lot more about John in the first game. Like, Arthur doesn't, he does a lot in the game, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, it's a good story. But Arthur always feels like a piece of the pie instead of the whole pie like John did in the first game. That's my take anyway. Claire Romero asks, how long is the stream? I doubt I'll go more than 2 hours on this game. I'm not going to get very far either. A noob artist asks, well, do you know about Berserk connections to this mediocrity? If by Berserk you mean, like, the anime, then no, because I've never watched the anime or read the manga. I only know Berserk by reputation and what they said in Death Battle during Guts versus whoever he freaking fought. I don't even remember who he fought. Wasn't it? No, it was dude from Soul Calibur. I'm blanking on the name though. Nightmare? Was it Nightmare? No, I'm not very familiar with Soul Calibur either, so. There's a guy that's gonna. I love that it's been probably close to 3 years since I've like played this area, and I remember everything. I remember the path and stuff. I remember some of the shortcuts. I remember where the enemies are. Like that's good game design. That's good level design when you can like just no. No, that's not what I wanted. How do I equip the pebbles? I really equip my weapon. It's all good though. One file. Do I have to pebble? There we go. And I know there's a big, like, dude with a battle axe over there. Let's open up this quick part. I don't think there's anything else interesting. I am not wanting to fight that dude yet. I also like how this game handles, like, the basics of progression. Okay, I know he's here somewhere. Or he's around here somewhere. Or did he walk down? I guess he walked down. He was over here earlier. Butters out here. See, I remember things. It's been so long, yet I remember. That's so cool. I do also have a good memory. That's part of it, but I like to think that it's really this level design and stuff. It's just really well done. Yes, and I am the curse. Okay, now if I remember correctly, trying to take on all these enemies is basically suicide. I gotta lure some of them away. Oh. There we go. Okay. I did not like how many blood vials I used. I do not like those guys. Lure them over here one by one. I suck at this game. Everyone sucks. And this is one of those games that just... I did not know that guy was behind me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, how do I... Nope. Professor Ellis said, I got a PS4 from Black Friday. It came with Spider-Man just for $200. Jesus, that's a nice deal. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can level up for a while. And I just remember that I have the shortcut down there. I don't think you can level up until you face like the sacred beast or whatever, and get his something. I don't remember. There we go. So let me do that. Out of pebbles. Retrieve my blood echoes. Let's go down. Let's stay up here for a little bit, and we. Yeah, I remember them the first time, and not the second time. That's so weird. I wasn't paying attention. Not that I forgot them. Don't think any enemies are gonna pop up behind me this time. Ah, but I remember there's also dogs over there. Okay, so another thing I don't like about this game is all the enemies look, you know, pretty unique. All the enemy types, you know, they all have slightly different animations, but they all boil down to two modes: lunge and lunge harder. Because of that, the combat becomes very old RPG-esque, where, like, when you die, it's not because the enemies are better, it's not because of the enemy AI or a game mechanic you haven't mastered. It's because of stuff like that. I also need to get better at using my blunderbuss. It's just, I don't like using the blunderbuss because it doesn't do any, like, direct damage, but it sets up for the frickin', thingamajiggers, the gore attacks, which are very useful. Beat these guys over here. Come on, shield man. Try to take out these two. I'm gonna make a run for it. Yo, I'm over here. I'm gonna use a blood vial. Get up to full health. And make a run for it. Just ignore that guy because I don't want to fall back down there right now. I'm also terrible at, like, using the different items and stuff. And I am not messing with that dude until I level up a bit. I know I can take him. I've done it before. At this low level. Without having leveled up anything. But not a risk I'm willing to take when I'm still trying to, like, figure out how to play this game and how to play it right. This guy over? That's a shortcut for later. hate the dogs. I hate the dogs in that game. Oh, he came up here. And then if I remember correctly, there's some stuff over here. There's something over here to get. And those werewolves are like really freaking impossible, so I'm gonna try running past them. I'm gonna try running past all this. Get to this first boss over here. There we go. Cleric Beast. Probably no way I'm going to be able to beat this thing really early on. I mean, I know it's possible. I've seen it done. But I'm just not that good. Okay. Noah Wiley asked, have you heard about the third backer of Phoenix Point? No, because I have no idea what you're talking about there. Claire Romero asked, Diet Pepsi or Cherry Pepsi? I prefer Diet over Cherry. I prefer regular over anything, though. New artists, yeah, we all know Coke won the Soda Awards. That's what I'm drinking right now. It's Coke. Vincent E10 said visceral attack. Yeah, I'm terrible at actually landing the visceral attack, though.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you.
The artificial humans that aren't mechanical,
spirit.
that are actually biological. Like that's. I don't have any blood echoes right now.
Farewell, good hunter.
In such forms of corruption, cooperation. Insight in when all times are about to cooperation of hunters.
Aha! You must be the new hunter.
Does the same thing.
Aha!
You must be the new hunter. Oh, everyone echoes. Essential yarn. Okay, now let's make some actual progress. This time. I'm doing a pretty good job brute forcing over. I think these two are the ones that come down later. I just know for a while I'm gonna try killing like every enemy I see that's not a big dude. Where do those other guys come from that keep like coming up behind me? I even hit circle there, like we got to pull back on the analog. I like the things that they say, but they only say like a couple things, so it gets pretty repetitive after a while. Okay, so these guys are just guys that wandered off back this way while I was up there. They shouldn't be coming up behind me. Oh, yeah, I forgot double tapping circle when you're sprinting jumps, and that just does not feel right at all. I'm gonna be grinding through here probably at some point. Oh. I tried sprinting through them and it did not work. I ran out of stamina right as I was passing up enemies. That was a glitch. Yeah, my attack passed right through that first dude. Screwed me all up. Okay, we'll finish like that. As far as bosses go, Cleric Beast is probably as far as I'm going to get in this stream. It's one of those games I don't like rushing. Every time I try rushing something, I end up dying and just costing myself more and more time. This time. If only I had some pebbles, I could weed some of these dudes out. Can I make it by sprinting? No. I'm not gonna try because my blood echoes are around here somewhere. And I gotta find them. Now a lot of times they'll just be on the ground and you'll be able to see them just fine. But other times then you can get them and yeah, the enemy who has them is up there, okay. This guy. Okay, try to move this guy up here. I think that's all I'm going to be able to lure up this way. I might be able to actually clear this area out. Really good for my experience. Okay, and there's the dude who has let's go this way. blood echoes retrieved. Sprint. Alright, so now I'm gonna backtrack this way. I'm gonna try taking the rest of these dudes out. Sometimes the jerky animation just gets you even when you dodge. Trick the dog into going into the fire, that works. Same button that picks up objects is the same button that's put on your butt. An emote. That's not gonna lead to any issues. Alright, so now should I head towards the boss and try fighting him again? Or should I head back to the Hunter's Dream and see if I can level anything up? So I think I'm going to try leveling up, because there's just no way. I'm not good enough at this game to fight the cleric beast at this level. Let's see what I can level up.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become. Let me step.
Okay. My strength. Level up my vitality.
Farewell, good hunter.
Let's see if I can get any, like, different items. And let's get another. We'll have two. Vincent Eaton said, isn't there a shortcut? Yeah, I took it. It's the ladder. The ladder is the shortcut. To the lamppost. But no, there's no other shortcut to that area where the boss is yet. I haven't played this game, but don't you have consumables that give you blood? Everything is blood something. Blood echoes are what level you up. And there are items that can give you that. I don't have any. good move! No! Oh, whoa! You just one-shot me. I didn't realize. And now that enemy's gonna have my blood echoes. Oh boy. How long have I been going? I've been going for about an hour. And I've made almost no progress. I tell you, it takes so long to actually accomplish anything in this game. It falls into that trap that 90% of RPGs inevitably fall into, which is grinding. And my attack phase through that dude again. What is with that dude? Now they're all on me. Now all of them minus one. I used up way too many blood echoes at this point. I'm not gonna make it far. Try just running past all these guys. I'm gonna try running past all these dudes. And 90% chance it doesn't work. 10% chance it does, and I save myself a lot of time. Actually, that worked out quite well. Is anybody still chasing me? Nope. No one's still chasing me. Okay, so should I try fighting the giant rock troll? Isn't he like the second boss? Okay. Something tells me this is a really dumb move I'm about to do. Ah, I ran out of stamina. I was about to freaking die with him only needing one more hit. Cocktail. I don't think there's any way to open that door. If there was, it would be on one of the sides. Okay. We got 696 blood echoes. Your stamina replenishes relatively fast. I'm telling you, dogs are the most annoying enemies in this game. Well, there's one of them way less equipped to deal with this. And my hands are all sweaty. Yeah, I'm missing. I can't pause it to recompose myself. Why I hate about games like this. Like stay successfully, I can successfully stay like behind the screen. He's not gonna be able to hit me. Nice, level 13 flame, dude. In the hunter's dream. Sock's freaking out about the boss. Yeah. Yeah, that was me at maximum
Welcome home.
skill
What
in
is
this
it?
game.
Very well. Let me. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the...
Okay. Someone asked earlier about, okay, Noah Wiley asked, has anyone heard of Danganronpa? I've heard of it, I've never played it, or watched it. I don't even know if it's an anime or a game. Probably both. Oh. I think this game handles progression very well. It's really satisfying when you defeat an enemy that was hard before, and it's even more satisfying when you come back and annihilate them. I don't remember where to... I know there's a passageway off this bridge to the side, like by where the werewolves are. I feel like that was an optional area. I don't know. There we go. Couldn't see much because of the statue, but just did the visceral attack. But someone was telling me that's what inspired the glory kills in Doom, and I was just like, they can say that all they want, but the glory kills in Doom were inspired by God of War. Luckily the AI in this game is dumb. Like, actually... Gonna get my bearings, gonna get some items. Bloodstone shards. Bloodstone shards are used to upgrade the equipment, if I remember correctly. And here's the shortcut. So now I no longer really have to go through that, the area where the mob is. Probably gonna die soon again. Now I remember this area pretty well, because this is the pathway to the second boss, Father Gassion. I have no idea how to actually pronounce it, but he was the first boss I actually had trouble with. sit through 2 load screens. Downstairs. But yeah, on my first playthrough, I probably tracked through this entire like region times, hundreds, probably. The hunt began. The healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. I wish there was an actual story in this game and not just lore bits. Because the lore bits are all like really interesting. Now, what man in the window are you talking about? Because I don't know anything about like special things. Is it this one? No. This one?
Oh.
Yes.
You must be a hunter, and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
What was the point of me talking about? Get my echoes back, but I also don't want to die again. Where's the stairs? Get caught up on you. More correctly, that's a shortcut that I have to unlock first. If I remember correctly. I think this is also a shortcut that allows me to bypass those. Yep. So he's back to that room. So now I don't have to fight those rock trolls again. God, this game is so strong. I think this is just an item. And a little bit of visual storytelling because something had to make that crater. With all the dogs and cages. Easy XP. better safe than sorry with these things. I can come back here after I've discovered Cathedral Ward. No. This is. I think that. I don't remember. But I kind of want to level up again before I lose these. And I definitely don't want to fight Father Gascoigne, apparently is how you pronounce it, until I've leveled up significantly. Let's just see what's over here first. If I remember correctly, yeah, device is inoperable. That's a shortcut for later. Turning to Hunter's Stream.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Strength is my big thing. There's so many enemies that, like, your vitality does just straight up does not matter. How long have I been going now? About an hour and a half. Ooh, we'll go for another half hour. We'll get that shortcut and we'll get like to Father Gascoigne. But I ain't fighting him. I ain't ending the stream on a down note like that. I know I'm not good enough at this game. I'm not strong enough. I had to like really grind for a long time before I finally beat him. To the werewolves and staircase at the right if you're coming at them from the bridge. I already did that. You're probably behind. That was like 15 minutes ago.
Cursed beast.
Now fighting the rock trolls. Oh no, you're probably talking about down here. I remember this being like some later stage in the game. Maybe I just backtracked through here for a second. I'm thinking of actually like down there with all the rats. Don't remember where to go from here. I just remember I didn't have a good time down there. There's a ladder. Do I have to get to the ladder? Is that the deal? I do remember getting to that ladder. How's the fall? Fall, probably too much. So if I drop down... So if I drop down here first, and then drop, and then ascend, right? I don't remember where this leads. I don't remember this section. I remember the stuff above this. I do remember that. I do remember that's something. Like a bonus. Or you can like talk over there. And there's a ladder there. What area is that
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door.
No.
Heavens, the depths of depravity.
I do remember there's something with that house. That's a shortcut to somewhere. Okay, this is Father Gascoigne's like daughter.
Hello, are you a hunter? It's really look from Daddy never came back from the hunt. I'm all alone.
I don't know where the mother is, but
My mum was a red jewel. It's so big and beautiful. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her. It plays one of Daddy's favourites, and when Daddy comes.
okay, if I use this, Father Gascoigne like gets weakened or completely inoperable or something. So I have this shortcut now. And I don't think that's the one I want. Bruce says I'm going the right way. But did he say that before or after I went to this bridge? Okay. Do I have to go down here? Is this the place? I'm guessing. That's the square. I think it's yeah. Okay. There's no turning back if I drop down there. Where's this ladder? Just let her like just legit lead to no. Oh, I guess I can actually like. I should have paid more attention. There is a ladder there. I passed it right up though. Okay, so now I'm at the bottom of that ladder. On the edge like that. I do not. This is no bueno. I'm gonna be totally lost. Where have I been going? Okay. I'm gonna make another run for that area. I don't know where this is going to. Ignore the wheelchair guy. Go down. I guess we gotta... This isn't where I died, right? If I go down in here, maybe continue along the sewers, maybe. Pig is what I was trying to avoid, because I remembered him. I think it's the ladder I wanted. Okay. this is something. I think this is the shortcut. Maybe, possibly. Yep. That's the shortcut. Wait. Okay. Thank you for all your help and guiding me and stuff. I will be doubling back on my own time, to get, like, better gear and stuff. But for the purposes of the stream, I don't think I'm gonna put that much, expert level, stuff in here. Oh! Wait, I survived? For a second? Oh, I wasn't expecting to survive that fall. And now I have a better, fucking, better shortcut. I have a better shortcut. It take nearly as long to get my blood after his back. And I'd rather just not deal with werewolves right now. I remember running past all this a lot. This is like the final step. It just feels like the gore attack just straight up does not work. There we go. That's better. I've never actually used the music box on Father Gascoigne, so I have no idea actually how it works. Like what it actually does. My hands are sweaty. Yep, this is where Father Gascoigne is. Alright, let's see how I deal with this. Probably not very well. This is probably not gonna work. So what am I timing this music box to? Because that's gonna be an issue.
Beasts all over the shop.
Beasts.
You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
His transformation. Ah, so that means I have to get him to transform. I'm probably not even gonna last that long. I remember him being a lot harder in his first form than his second form, actually. But that was hard.
Do you want to show your true face, a sporting hunt it was.
Ah, yeah. There's a delay. I kept on trying to parry him, but it took too long to register the button press. Yeah, that's why I didn't even want to fight him in this go around. How long have I been going? I've been going for about, yeah, I've been going for a little less than 2 hours. So how about... Let's try getting that gear that was up here. And then and then on is upstairs. Decided to sprint past the werewolves. Werewolf followed me. And the other one's here now. Them being. Maybe because I'm a lot higher than I was the first time I fought these werewolves. I do remember there being some kind of item. Around here, like, I don't think I have to drop down. I do remember, unless I already grabbed it and wasn't even paying attention. Oh, in the sewers, okay. I was going the right way then. Oh, where's the laptop? It's right here. It's literally right next to the other ladder. I think it's on one of the beams. Is that what I'm thinking of? I'll roll off the edge there. That could have been bad. But it wasn't. I remember I remember seeing an item on a beam. There are items there too. The armor is at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I hate when you land a successful parry, but their attack falls through anyway. I gotta land this perfectly. Nowhere to go but down, I guess. Yes! Throwing knives are useless. Throwing weapons in general are basically useless when you start to scrap. Luring an enemy away from the crowd. I guess all that's this way. Yeah, there. Yeah, I did get this the first time. I remember that. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, the Hunter Guard is like pretty much the best you could find just out in the world. And it's the classic Bloodborne get up. I've been going for about 2 hours. I think that's gonna be a stream. This is a pretty successful stream. Only died what, like, not including the first time where you have to die. I've died what, like 5 times? I'm sure there's a way you could actually look. Because it is that kind of game of like, oh, death 10. So let's see, I died once against the cleric beast. I think I died twice to the mob. That makes 3. By the time I fall to my death, that makes 4. Hollow gas going makes 5. The troll, the big ogre dude with the axe, that's 6. Yeah, I'd say I died about 10 times in 2 hours. That's not bad. So last call for questions and comments about my mediocre gameplay. I'm gonna head to the bridge, I'm gonna head to the Hunter's Bridge. And that'll be it. That will be good stream. Surprised no one's asked me about the new episode of Ruby. I wasn't gonna talk about it anyway, but you know, usually people ask. I think it's because I already posted on Twitter about it. I made a tweet about the new episode. Gotta disagree with Vexed on this one. New episode of Ruby was good. I liked it. There was one major thing that felt rushed.
What is it? Very well, let me...
But I'd rather it be rushed than dragged out a la friggin' Volume 5.
Farewell, good hunter.
That was really the alternative.
May you find your worth in...
So, until next time. Once again, I'm gonna keep having polls. Bloodborne will not be on the poll next time, though. And this is a game I really gotta be in the mood for, and I was just in the mood for it for this week. So next time, the options will be continuing Red Dead Redemption 2, doing the challenge mode on Jurassic World Evolution, and God of War, since I got that game now. That'll be the third option. It'll take Bloodborne's place in the poll. So until next time, thanks for watching, everyone. Hold on, we got... Okay, never mind. I thought we had another comment there. How do I... I've only done this 10 times. Stop broadcast.